Hello everyone, it's Shaz here from Sharon Dalton, Independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Go Gang Go Central Queensland. Ah dear, it's been a few weeks, probably a month I suppose since I've been on, so feeling a little bit better but not 100%, so I'll just set up the other device and then I'll be with you. Hope everyone's had a lovely day. For those of you who are joining me later, please leave me a comment and let me know where you've found me. Let's see. Okay, I think I found myself. Yes, I'm live. There we go. Turn that volume down. Make sure I'm on Do Not Disturb. Don't know that I did that on my computer, but anyway, we'll see how we go. Let's see if it catches up now. Hello. How are you? Nice to have you join me. There we go, it's caught up now. Sorry, I'm still a bit croaky, so please bear with me. Let me know where you're watching from tonight, and I'll get into it because I've got 4 cards prepped, but I just want to show you what I've done to get to that point. So we'll be using the Full of Life suite, and the only thing I don't have from that is the ribbons. So but I've seen it and it's beautiful, but I just haven't ordered it yet. So yeah, so basically there's a fair bit of die cutting, hence why I put up those sizes today. If you want to craft along with me, I would love that. Tell me to slow down if I'm going too fast, but yeah, I'll get going. So I'll point you up to the ceiling and then down to the desktop. So if you are a little bit giddy, don't watch. Okay. And now we've got to make sure it's in view. This is our problem every week. Haven't yet worked out exactly where to put it. How's that? Does that look better? Looks a bit crooked, but let's have a little looky-see here. Okay, I'm going to have to lift it a little bit. Oh, that's better. Look at that. Hello, Shelley. How are you, love? Thanks for watching. For some reason, my live chat doesn't seem to be working, so I'll just have a play with that while I'm just waiting. As you can see, here's our beautiful Full of Life. Let's go back. Yeah, that looks so much better. A bit straighter. Okay. Oh, pardon me. Let's see, is it working? Righto, let's get on with it. So as you can see, we have some really, really bright colours on this, with this suite. So here are some of the papers here in person, so in real life. So lots of vivid colours in this, and we have Balmy Blue, Berry Burst, Blueberry Bushel, Coastal Cabana, Crushed Curry, Daffodil Delight, Granny Apple Green, Lemon Lime Twist, Melon Mambo, Petunia Pop, Pretty in Pink, Pumpkin Pie, Real Red, Shaded Spruce, and Shy Shamrock. So yes, so quite an array of colours. So we've got double-sided, which I absolutely love. It's a 6x6 piece of paper. So this one, and then that one. Oh, she's going round and round and round in circles tonight. Let me just go and turn the computer off and see if that helps. Are you on mobile data? Yeah, it's just going round and round and round. So I thought, well, I'll turn off that one over there. Okay, if you've just joined me, sorry, I was just turning off some internet on the computer just to see if I could get a bit better signal. I think it's all pretty in focus, so just making sure that we've got live chat, but it doesn't look like we have. So there's that one, and then the reverse side of that. This one, they look like paint swatches to me. And that beautiful watercolor wash looking one. This one. Oh, I'm gonna stop it and try again because it's not working. Oh yes, no, it's caught up. Let me know if you're there and you can hear me, please. I'm just a bit worried it's not going. So this watercolored one, and then some splotches again. This one, and some paint colors. Across the page now, yeah, there we go. I can see it's moving again now. Another watercolor looking background. There's another one. We're going to use this paper, I think. And then this one. And then this one. We're definitely going to use this one too. So this is a photopolymer stamp. So it's your clear see-through stamp. I'm not going to be doing a lot of stamping tonight, but we will be using a sentiment. I will show you here with this one how we can cut it out as well. So yeah, so we've got quite a few occasions here, so that'll be a good one. I'm mainly focusing on the dies tonight and the pretty paper. So yeah, so that's on page 43 of our annual catalogue. Today, as one of the perks of being a demonstrator, we got to see the new Christmas mini that will be launching to customers on the 4th of September. But as a demo perk on the 6th of August, we get to pre-order some products from that. So yeah, so pretty excited about that. So the things I told you to have ready, pre-cut, I'll get them out first. So I'll just close that catalogue up, put our papers away. Right, so I said we would need 2 pieces of DSP. So because it's a 6x6, just choose whichever one you want to use. Then I said we would need some 4x4 cardstock. Now this is an old one that came out of a kit, but I just decided it'd work with it. So yeah. And then I said we'd need a little piece of DSP, which we are going to cut friend out of so that we get that. So I'll just pop that down there. Then we need a piece of 4x4, just white, basic white, and 4 3¼ by 3, so we can die cut the heart and the inside heart as well. And then this piece is 2 3/4 by 4 inches, and we're just going to do some blending on it. So there's all of our pieces. So we're going to need the mini cut and emboss. So I'll just grab that out. Let's see, I'm just going to try my phone and see whether I've got comments on my phone. It's annoying me that it doesn't have any comments. Sorry, just bear with me. Let's have a little looky-see. Hope everyone's been well. It's been a very overcast looking day out here today, but we didn't get any rain, so just waiting for it to switch over, guys. So if it switches over and I've got comments, well, I'll go with my phone instead of my tablet. Let's have a look. Need to turn the volume down. Let's see. Ah, hello, Glenda. Yeah, righto. So I'll turn my tablet off because it's obviously having gremlins tonight. So I'll get that out of the road. And I'll put this one up here. How are you, love? Did you get my message? I sent you a message today. Okay, so we need our mini stamp and cut and emboss. And we are going to grab our 3 1/4 by 3. And we're going to die cut 4 of them. Now, this, as I said, is a... so we're using that one. Can you see that up there? It's one that has multiple uses because the dies actually cut the inside out as well as the outside. So I'm going to stick that big heart down there, you can't see, and then I'm going to stick this one in the middle of it. And we're going to run both of those through at the same time. And I'm just going to stick another piece of washi over that to hold it in place. Okay. Now, as you can see, my plates are, I haven't seen it yet, just got online. Oh, did you? Yeah, I just sent you a little message. So yeah, so as I said, it cuts out the outside layer as well as all the inside layers. So just be careful with your washi because sometimes it can rip your paper. I won't make you sit here and watch me cut out all 4 of these, but I'll show you what I'm doing with all 4. Okay, so just pop those guys out. Sometimes you get a few little ones stuck in here, so just use your scissors to pop them out. So that is what you end up, let me get one of these pink ones. That is what you end up with. And we were going to cut 4 of those, so I'll just put that to the side because I've already pre-cut those. And then we're going to cut 4 out of the white as well. So see how you are left with this little guy? Well, I've also used that one. I'll just move these bits. And I'll cut the pink one. This pink is polished pink from a few years back, so it's a little bit faded in places, but it still works. It still works, and it goes pretty well with these papers. So hope you've had a lovely day, Glenda. There we go. So I'm just going to cut one of those out and show you. I need to trim a little bit off that one. I'm a bit out of practice of doing some lives, but anyway, here we go. And I love my glass mat. It makes it so much easier to cut using the Stampin' Cut and Emboss. It doesn't slip all over the paper and all of that. I'm getting better, Glenda. Thank you. It's taken a wee little while. It's not been fun. I normally get it and it goes straight to my chest, but it didn't. It was a sinus infection, so it was pretty yucky actually. I hope I never have one of them again. Right, so just pop all those little bits out. Now you could keep those little bits and you could use them on a card. I will show you with one of them what I've done with those little bits, but these ones I'm just going to chuck out. So we also need to die cut the heart and the word, this background, friend. So if I put that one in there, I'm going to get this one in. Yeah, so I love these kind of cards where you can make multiple things out of the one set of dies. So let's have a look. Can that go that way? And let's go this way. Yeah, look at that. I'll just trim a bit more off that one so it doesn't get caught up. So we're creating the background with this friend die, and then we're creating just another heart here. Right, there's our friend, can go up there, and this is our heart. So I could have done the two of them together, silly me. I should have done the two hearts together because I just want that inside bit. Like I said, I'm a bit out of practice, girls. I haven't been doing too much, just a few little bits and bobs. Scissors is what I need. Let's chop that off because I need that whole thing cut out. Silly me. Here we go, this is what I want. So just align that again. And after I cut the word friend, that's all the die cutting we will do, but I'll show you how many of each of them I've die cut. Hello Marg, how are you, love? Good to see you on. I was just saying I'm just die cutting a couple of things to show you what I've been doing with this whole set. So now see this little bit here, how it's still connected? We want to take that whole piece off. So it would have been that full one like this one, but I want that one for another purpose. So that's the heart we want. And that's going to be our heart that we're going to blend with a bit later. Okay, so I'll pop him down as well. Pop you over there, mate. And then I'll just do the die cut. What did I do with that? Oh, here it is over here. Now, we have got sticky back paper that you can stick on the back of here to make this whole thing adhesive if you want. But it's big enough that you can put some glue on it and it not get all inky, lots of glue on it. I use my silicone craft sheet for that because that way the glue gets on that and not here on your mat. So like I said, I'm using an old lot of papers, but you know, it still works well with this card. I'm sure we've all got paper in our stash. Now just make sure you keep your little eye bit in the friend part there. Right, let's get rid of this. Okay, get rid of all of our extra bits. So we don't need them for the minute. Don't need that extra one. And that blending one we do. Okay, so I will show you what we're going to have. We'll need that one for a bit later. So over here I've already cut these ones so that you don't have to watch me cut these out. Okay, so that's what you get if you don't put this die in. Okay, and then here's all of our little hearts here. This one here I haven't, I've chopped those bits off so we can get that. So there's some more hearts. And these are the 4 pink ones I was telling you about. So you can layer these guys on top of each other so that you get a little bit of depth and dimension. So I've done that with our white ones previously. So I will pull all these to the side and get out the cards so we can start working on our projects. So who else has got a glass mat and is loving it? Right, the first one is this piece of paper here. Oh, come on. Where are you? This one we're doing. This is our first one. So I've cut my paper down to 10 centimeters by 14.3. Oh, you love your glass mat too, Blender? Yeah. And we're just going to simply adhere that one to our, look at that beautiful paper. We're just going to adhere that to our white card base. So I'm just going to use Tombow glue. It's my glue of choice. So these, once you've done all that die cutting, these cards are pretty easy, quick to get together. So they'd be perfect for a swap card if you needed to make a whole heap of quick and easy cards. Now the reason I love Tombow is because I have that little bit of wiggle room that I can line it up straight. There we go. So now with those 4 that I had there before, on one of the cards, this one here, I have layered the 4 on top of each other. So you could do that as well. Okay? But for this one, I'm just going to put it down as a single layer because I'm going to pop the friend up on dimensionals. So this is our, but like I said, it's wide enough that you can run a fine bead of glue around it and not really have to worry about the sticky back paper. But it is a lot easier to just stick a piece of adhesive sheet on the back, but I just figure for this one we're making quick and easy cards. We don't want to be cutting that paper as well. So just grab my I'm just going to do it on a bit of an angle, and then we're just gonna plonk it down, and then this one is going to go straight over the top with some dimensionals. So like I said, I did have the thought of just making some quick and easy cards tonight because I hadn't been well, and I didn't really want to be fussing around too much, so I have been cutting a lot today, but yeah. Is that paper, Mum, or did you make the background? No, that is this beautiful paper called Full of Life, Kiralee. So it's on page 40, 42, 46, 43 of your catalogue. So they have all of these beautiful colours in it, and they're 6 by 6, so you get 8 sheets. 4 sheets of 12 designs. So hello Megan, how are you, love? So yeah, check it out. It's very, very pretty. And so, like I said, yes, I have done a lot of die cutting today, just so I didn't have to be sitting here die cutting for hours. But I've got 4 actually cards that we can whip up tonight without too much drama, too much hard work. I might do some long skinny ones now just to put up the side here. That's why I love cutting off the edges of these on the big ones, so I can get some longish ones. How are you, Megan? Just chop another one of those up just to put some down here. Yeah, they mightn't look like quick and easy cards, but they actually are, because, you know, once you've done all this die cutting, you know, you can smash out a few. Okay, so like I said before on our little friend here, make sure you keep your little dot for your word, because then you pop it in here on your background. Okay. So let's peel all those off. Now we could also add some words from the stamp with this friend. We could put best friend, or friend, I miss you. So So here's friend. Let's do that through the middle there. So like I said, it's not one of our colours, our current colours, but it still works well with the with this designer series paper. So if you've got some cardstock in your stash, use it. Use your stash. Don't feel bad about it. Now let's have a look. We could have friend, happy birthday. We could have friend, so excited for you. Or best, we could put a piece up the top there, best friend. But I think for me, I'm just going to leave it as friend, because then I can give it to whoever I want to give it to. So because I haven't, don't need to cover the inside, that's just going to be a quick and easy card, that one. So like I said, we used the inner or the outer for that one, and then this die with that word stuck on there. And that's how we've made that simple card. Okay, so let's go to the next one. So that's our first one. We'll pop it over here to the side. Now the next one I want to show you is a little bit trickier, but still the same kind of concept. You know how I said before that all those pink bits I threw out? Well, I've actually, for one of the other cards we're making, I've actually used this, I can't even think what it's called now, some kind of paper that you get, and it's kind of tacky and sticky. So I've actually stuck that in there and got all the pieces out, and it's stuck to my, I'll think of the name of it, name of what it's called. So on this one, we're going to pop it straight on to the back of here. And again, I've just done the 4 layers of white, but this is the 4 layers with the pink. 1, 2, 3, 4, and just layered them on top of each other, stuck them down, and it just gives that little bit of height on there, and it gives a little bit of extra dimension by putting those pieces back in. Now Megan, you've got this set, so you'll be able to use some of these ideas with your paper and get that made. So because we've done this other friend, I'm going to grab that one and put on top of here. Okay, so let's just pull that out of there gently, right, and then poke the little eye out so we don't lose him. Right, so pop him up there, get that one out of the road, bring back in my silicone sheet here and put a bit of glue on these guys. Now you could cut several of these friends ones as well and layer them up as well. You could cut and layer those ones. But let me just put some glue on this. I've been watching my friends over at the Crafty Carrot. They have a monthly group that I pay for the membership at the start of the year so that I get it a bit cheaper. It's not cheap because it's in American dollars, but I find that I get a lot of inspiration from the Crafty Carrot. So go check them out. Last month, no, May, they had a free membership month, so you could go and watch what they did for the whole month. So they used, what did they use for that? Oh, I can't think now. But anyway, it was a good one. So you can still ask to join that even though it's gone past the time. But I really find that they are really, really helpful. Cindy Schuster is one of the people who have set up the Crafty Carrot, and she is actually a designer at Stampin' Up. So she gives us the inside goss on, you know, how they come about making different sets and how they work out, you know, what's right for the catalogue and stuff like that. So it gives you a great insight. And then we're just going to stick our little dot in here. There we go. Now, see? There we go. I think I might actually stamp some hearts on this one. Just be very careful with these guys when you're pulling them off their backing sheet, because you can rip them. And then once you've pulled them off, just let them sit on your glass mat or your tabletop and let them rest, because as you pull them, you stretch them. Okay, my inks are behind here. So let's go with some Melon Mambo, I think. I'll put a couple of, now because we are using photopolymer, we need, we need our foam mat. So let's think, where are we going to put these? I'm going to put our word across there yet. So I might put one up there, and then I might put one here off the edge. And another one maybe up here. There we go. Okay, so let's bring this guy back in now and pop him on there. Let's make sure that we don't get our tail covering too much. There we go. Might make that straight along there. So because we've made this one raised, we're going to have to pop this up on dimensionals again. I'll just get that out of the road. Bring that little mat in. So how's everybody going? I know I said it was a craft along, and I'm just thinking, oh, because I'm jumping about here and there, but at least you can go back and craft along at your own pace when you're at home. So thank you all for joining. And when you leave me a message, I have to go, Glenda. Okay, no worries, love. Thank you. Thank you for coming along. Yeah, as I said, leave your name, leave me a comment, and your name will go into the draw to win one of these cards that I make tonight. So we don't waste any of these little bits. There we go. Has anyone else been creating? What have you been creating with? Oh. That one's not going to fit there. There we go. Marg's usually been creating. What have you been up to, Margie? You'll be missing your creating buddy. She's in Brisbane. I haven't had a chance to talk to her yet. Hope she's going okay. Right, and then where's that long skinny bit that I had before? There we go. So we'll make that for his tail. And then the other side off as well. There we go. Great way of using all your edges, so you're not wasting any of them. Some here on that eye. Yeah, we're off to Mackay tomorrow. We're going to watch a friend's theatre production. Yeah, so that'll be fun because it's been a while since I've been to. The last one I went to was the Emmaus School last year when they put on Greece. So that was good. But yeah, this year I haven't been to any. So let me just chop that one a bit more. Oh! There we go. Keep him on my page. Oh, you know what I didn't think about? Was the fact that that's already popped up. Let's have a look here. Move this out of our road. Hello, Mum. How are you? Thank you for joining. Oh, yes, I think I might be right with that. Just pull all those little bits off now. Mum, I'm using the Full of Life set. I'm making some birthday cards. Oh, very good. Marg, I knew you'd be crafting. All these little tiny bits get in the way, but anyway, we'll pull all them off. I watched Julia Quinn today. She did a live and she did some watercolouring with our blending pens, and oh, it was beautiful. So made me feel like I needed to go and make something with our blending pens. There we go. And there's our friend on there. So, using crushed curry on this card base. So again, very basic. 14.3 by 10 for this one. Get some glue on that. Oh, look at that beautiful colour on the background. Yes, there's inspiration everywhere, but these cards I haven't looked at any inspiration for these designs. I've just come up with them myself. So I'm sure there's plenty more out there like this. I've got a bit of glue on there. So when that's dry, you can use one of these glue rubbers and it takes off all the adhesive. So that's our second card. Right, let's clean this one off. Ah, that got me finger. Righto, I'm gonna find the chamois. I got my layering masks. I'm making some of those flower ones too. Yeah, well that's what Julia used today. But she just used the stamp and the colour pencils and the blender pens. Not the alcohol ones, just the one that's got glycerin in it. So she did a great job with that one. So our next card, this is where I stepped it up a little bit. And I'm going to show you what I've done with all the other pink ones that we cut out of these ones. So we've got the leftover bits here. And what we're going to do is we're going to stick these two together and we're going to make a butterfly. Okay, so I will grab that and put some glue on both of these, and then we're going to do a very pretty design in the background there with some blending brushes. Oh dear. So like I said, you know, they're quick and easy cards. They're not hard. Doesn't take a lot of time, but you can achieve some amazing variations with a few simple products. And one sweet, Megan used this for her swap card for the day that Emma came to Athelstane House and we all got to join in together. So yeah, Megan's only just started as a demonstrator, so she was very light on what she could use, but we used what she could use, and she made a beautiful card. Let's have a look. Let's see if I can quickly find it in here. Still looking, still looking. There we go. There's Megan's card, and she used some of these beautiful gems as well. They're called iridescent faceted gems. Look at them. How beautiful are they? So all she's done is she stamped the 5, what's that colour called? Petunia pop across the back. Had a shy shamrock circle and a white circle. Stamped the shy shamrock leaf on there. Stamped the petunia pop leaf on there and die cut it, and then put the thank you on. So quick and easy card, that one. And I think she had a fair bit of fun making those. So that was good. Now, I've got those two joined together. So now I'm going to pop them onto this piece. I've already done some drawing here in the background so that when we do our blending, we know where we're going to blend. So again, I'm just going to put some glue on the backs of these bits. And like I said, you don't need a whole heap of glue. You don't need to drown it in glue, because everything else is going to make it stick together. All the layers. And because I keep my glue in one of these stands that I give my girls who join my team, your glue's always at the end of your nib, so you don't need to squeeze a lot out to get some glue out of it. Oh, come on, stop sticking to my finger. See, there's not a great deal of glue on there, but it will stick to this. And I've just put some little marks there so I know where to line it up. So we've got that bit. Now my butterfly is starting to come to life, but we're going to make it come to life even more. I'm going to put this over here. So this template, yes, you did, Megan. This template here, we're just going to lie in here, and then we're going to use our blending brushes. And I'm going to stick with 2 colours on this one. I'm going to stick with pumpkin pie and melon mambo. So move that out of my way. When I'm using my blending tools, I use my blocks. So I'm just going to put a little bit of ink. Oh, my ink pad must be getting dry. A little bit of ink on here. Now, because you're only going to see that bit in there, it won't matter if you get ink anywhere else, okay? So I'm just going to grab a little bit of melon mambo ink here. And I am going to start, whoops, move this out of the road. I don't want that to have ink on it. I am going to start off the edge on my glass mat because I don't want a big blob of colour. So just kind of hold that in place and then just do some light colouring in a couple of different places. Right, and then I'm going to grab the other side, which I should have bought a second block. Let me see if I can find a second block. Put it over there. I can see I'm going to get ink on something here. Let me have a look. There we go. So our pumpkin pie ink now. Now with this mat comes a wonderful cloth and a wonderful little tray which is full of stuff at the moment, but I will grab it and show you. Smooth some stuff off of it. This tray, this silicone mat, this one, and then it comes with this cleaning cloth as well, so that we can wipe up that bit of melamambo so we don't get it everywhere. I know we've got to do the other end, but that's okay. Put that back down there. Now, again, loading up my blending brush and then just holding it in place again. You can kind of line it up. Okay, and then blending off to begin with and then coming on to these areas, and then you can just overlap that pink and orange together. And sorry, my hand's in the way, but I need to hold it in place. Just going to get a bit more ink and blend it. So that's what that looks like. So let's see what it's going to look like behind here. Now you may have to trim your piece of paper down that you've got at the back because it may be in a slightly different angle. Okay, but that's okay. We'll do the other side now. Move that one back in and swap this around. Hold him in place, and again grab some ink, hello Kay, how are you, love? That's okay, doesn't really matter. I'll just put some more ink on there. I'm just doing a blended background so that I can put behind the butterfly that I'm making. Okay, so a bit of blue up, a bit of blue, bit of oh god, pumpkin pie. Oh man, my head. You do have to be a little bit more careful with that. And then now I'm going to come back in with the melamambo. And get that one out of the road. I'm just going to wipe that off again so I don't get ink where I don't want it. And then this cloth can just be washed out down the sink, and it oh, I've got ink on there. Anyway. Yeah, it can just be washed and then you can use it to clean your mat again. Right, let's get some pink on here. And it doesn't matter if it doesn't look the same as what the last one was. It's a bit brighter, this one. Not all butterflies' wings are the same. So let's pop that on there and just rotate it until you nearly got it in the same position. See, it's very hard to line up but I still think it looks okay. What do you reckon? It's a little bit out of alignment, but anyway, you get my drift. I'll just move that over there. Light that up again. This one didn't turn out as great as I thought it was going to, but you get the general idea of what I'm trying to create. Let's get these inks out of the way. Hello, Alice. How are you, love? Yeah, it looks pretty, but I would have liked it to be perfect. You know me. But anyway, it is what it is. Oh, if I just wiggle it a little bit, it's pretty good. I'll just have to trim off these edges. Let's see. How much have I got to trim off? It's not perfect. And that's probably going to do my head in. But anyway, we'll just go with the flow because we're making fun cards. That's all we need to worry about. Quick and easy cards. All right, let's just trim that one up. Did you ladies in Rocky get any rain today? Because Mum was saying it was raining at her place. So we'll see if that trimmed it up enough. Now those little pencil marks, you can just rub them out because they'll just come off. See? Those ones in the middle. Oh, you did, Megan? Oh, that's good. Yeah, no, nothing out here. Just a bit of overcast. 2.5 mils. Woohoo! Well, it's better than nothing, I suppose, Kay. Hey, I still need to trim a little bit off that, I think. Trim another bit off that. I don't want to take too much off of it, but who said they've got this glass mat? I need to trim, take a bit of glue off of there. Bit of a pencil mark there. All right, let's have a look. Yeah, it's just about flooding. Yeah, it would be nice if we had flooding rains. Right, what have we got? How do we go? Oh, it's not too bad. It's not perfect. You don't have the glass mat? Right, I'm just going to put a mark here so that I can stick it down. Know where it's gonna. More off that edge and a bit more off that edge, I noticed. Yeah, I'm loving it, Kay. Right, let's line that up again. Right, so now we're just going to put some glue in here. Whoa, where's my silicone mat? I got glue on my glass mat. I definitely don't want that, even though you can easily get it off. I don't want it on there. So I'm just going to put some glue. Oh, you probably can't see, I just realised. I'm just going to put some glue in these thicker areas to hold it in place. My husband's sitting over here watching something funny. I hear him laughing every now and then. So, something he's watching. Come on, glue. I know you're in there. There we go. There we go. Okay, so again, now, which way did I have this? This bright side was this side. So let's just try and wiggle it to line it up before we put it down, because we don't want to get too much glue everywhere where we don't want it. Give it a slight little wriggle. There we go. There's our butterfly. And now I will stick some glue on the back of this one. And open that card up to pop him in there. And I'm just going to get some of the, oh look, there's a bit of white paper there. I don't want that. Trim a bit of that off. Whoops. I'm going to get a little circle punch, and I'm going to punch out a circle for the inside of his body there. So we could use this, but I don't think I have a die. No, we don't. I don't have a die for it, so I'm going to do I'm going to use this one. I'm not going to use a circle at all. I'm going to use this heart here as the inside for her. Now I have another piece here. What have we got? Let's see if I can get a heart out of one of these. Do we want that colour? Can we get a heart out of that? Oh, not quite. Oh yeah, there we go. Do a little heart there. Oh yeah, that looks very pretty. So that was the Be Mine punch, that one. Where I got that little heart from. So let's pop some dimensionals on that. Now you're going to have to be careful doing this spot, because we've got to make sure that we don't put dimensionals where it's going to stick up too high. One there maybe. And one here. Chop him off a bit. Feels good to be creating, girls, I tell you. It was very rough there when I was sick. I was just like, oh, don't feel like creating at all. There we go. Now we could use some of our Stampin' Write markers in the in colours and draw her, antennae. I think I'll use some Petunia Pop for that. Kind of looks like that polished pink kind of colour. So let's go. So with these guys, you have a thick end or a nib end. So I think I might use this one actually. There we go. Probably could go down a bit further there. Cute. Cute, cute. And then I think I might put high on this one. Haven't used it yet. So when you get a brand new stamp like this, if you haven't used it, once you've pulled it off, just let it sit on your desktop for a little minute, just to get it so it's not so stretched, and then put your block over it. Okay, so high, we need a little tiny bit of paper. You know, I've always got scraps of paper laying around when I want one. I can't find one, but there's one. So what do you reckon? High. High, high, high. I might do pumpkin pie. Ooh. Now you can test to see if it's going to stamp properly. But it's pretty good, because sometimes you need to clean them before you use them. That looks pretty good. Hi. There we go. So let's chop that one up. And I start out all nice and neat, and then I just get to a big mess. But anyway, that's life, hey? That's my life anyway. I don't know about you guys. Are you neat crafters or messy crafters? I try to be neat, but sometimes it just doesn't happen. There we go. So let's just put high out the side there. Now again, remembering that there's, we've built his wings up. You're a messy crafter. And look, I can cover some of that bad stamping in there. Oh, not stamping, blending. Let's see, where is he gonna go? Now I can put some right up there. Yeah. Nothing bad about it, Margie. We just are creative souls, that's all. Right, pull that one off. Put that. You know what I haven't put on any of these yet? Is any bling. But anyway, there's our next card. And we're on to the last card. If everybody's still with me and happy to keep going, let me know. Let's put some bling on before we forget. So there is large and small ones of these. I will grab my take a pic tool for this. I find that it's so much easier to use your bit of putty at the end. Just turn your barrel a little bit and it allows you to pick up the gems a lot easier. Come on. One that one. So used a lot of pink tonight, but that's okay. I'm happy with pink. Get another little one. And some on this friend one. They're very pretty, these bling, very pretty. There we go, we've got 3 on there. Okay, now our last card. What did I have planned for our last card? Let's have a look. Let's stack all those up. Oh, they look great. Well, I'm happy with them. Why is that one not sticking? Put a bit of glue under there. There we go. So that's our 3 so far. I might stick some, I might move that one and stick some down his backbone. Let's have a look. Let's stick 3 big ones down his heart. Oh, pick that up again. Come on. It doesn't want to play with me. Doesn't want to play nice tonight. Nope. It might actually be 4. What do you reckon? I reckon that looks better. There we go. What do you reckon? Does that one look nice? I think that's a cute butterfly. Right, last card. Where is it? Here it is. Here it is. We've got all of our envelopes. Let's clean up the rest of this mess. Okay. Here is our last one. What was my plan for that one? Oh, that's right. That is right. This one was the one that I said we needed a piece of 2 3/4 by 4 inches, and we're going to blend it. So we're going to do some blending on the back of here. So just to show you again, get some blending happening. Now this one's got a bit of different colors than what I used in there, but I will just show you. I'll just show you with 4 colors this time. We've actually 5. I'll move these other cards out of the road because I do not want to get ink on them. Right, so we've got a bit of pumpkin pie and a bit of melon mambo still on there. And then we've also got Azure Afternoon. I need some more blocks. So we're going to get a bit of Azure Afternoon. And Calypso Coral. Calypso Coral and Blueberry Bushel. My ink pads all need re-inking by the look of it. That Melamambo looks a bit light on, so I'll put a bit more colour on it. So I'll bring back in my little cloth here, so we're ready to wipe that up. Okay. So I'm going to start with this Melamambo. And I'm going to start off my page and come on. So we just need a little bit of colour there. So start with the orange or pumpkin pie. Grab another bit of pumpkin pie for over on this side. Just so you have that variation in colour. Right. A 0 afternoon. Make sure we don't put our brushes in our wrong colours. There we go. Now I might just give that a little scrub off. Now bring in these other two colours. Get out of the road. You definitely don't want those inks on anything. Okay, so now I'm going to bring in the darker blue. Oh, wrong brush. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Oh well. We have a variation of Blueberry Bushel here, girls. Because I just want to add I'm very disappointed in this. Having the wrong colour on it. Let's have a look. As long as I don't get ink on my other cards, I'll be happy. Right, let's go now. That's better. That's the colour I want. Because when you're blending the colours, they can change the other ones, and then it gives you that nice monotone. There we go. I'll clean that bit of blue ink up. Get you out of the road. And then I'm going to come in with the Calypso Coral. And my brush just ended up in the bin.
Oh, no.
Oh, I didn't want that one anyway. There we go. Now, here's my Calypso Coral one. So, now let's just add these colours into this one. Need some more Calypso Coral. There we go. Sorry girls, it's taking me a little bit longer this one, but we just want this nice blended background. You're right.
Oh, you're right, yeah.
I want to bring some more of that that melon mango in. Getting the cloth again. I do have a dry cloth here, so I will wipe that up now because otherwise I'm going to get a wet background. I really want to bring some of this melon mambo into this middle here. There we go. I'm a bit happier with that. Right. So let's just clean that bit up. Sorry about that. Right. So basically, what we're going to do with this is we're going to run it through the die cutting machine again so we can just get that heart outline. So you just need this one. Now there's a bit still sticking in that, so I'll pull it out before I use that. So because I want a bit of every colour, I'm going to rotate it on a bit of an angle so that I get a bit of all of the colours. There we go. Okay, so peel that one off and then put that back on there. Now what you're going to do is you're just going to trim through here so that you can get a nice point on your heart. Now you can keep that because you can punch colours out of that, punch hearts and stuff out of that. And now we're going to put this one on top. And then it's going to go in the middle of this one. I think this other one would work better. Let's have a look. No, I think I like this one. Yeah, so now what we're going to do is we're going to decide whether we want to, whoops. Sorry, girls. We're going to have our card going this way, which will be the same as this one. Or are we going to have our card going this way? I don't really like that paper with this. Let's have a look, see. Let's see what other papers we've got. Always the last one I start fussing around. None of them. That's the same as the one I've already picked. Nope. Well, I think I'm going to have to go with that other one, girls. Oh, what's this one? What's that one? That one might work a bit better. What do you reckon? No. don't know. What about just this one? Okay. Maybe I need a completely different plan. Oh, help me out here, girls. Maybe just stick with the plan you had. Stick with your original plan. It's very bold, but anyway, let's just cut it. Let's just cut it. So we need it to be 10 centimeters by 10 centimeters by 14.3. So if we're going to go that way, I'm just going to chop that much off. Precise measuring here, girls. Haha, fun and games. Not. I'm not having fun, okay? It's not working out for me. So we've got 10. Now we just need to go 14.3. I reckon we could even probably do that with these colours inside of it. We haven't done a card like that, have we? No, just stick that on and stick that one on. Oh, that doesn't look too bad. What do you reckon? What do you reckon? So 14.3. So let's give myself a couple little pencil marks here so I can chop it down. Now, what did I say I needed? 14.3. 14.3 is back about there. I wish this glass mat had inches down the bottom because I mostly use inches. So that's the only thing that I've found that I'm not liking. Right, there we go. Okay, let's just stick that down. Stop fussing and let's just do it. How are we going for time? Have I been here for hours? Stick to your first plan. Yes, Margie. Yes, that's for sure. Oh, went a bit off the edge there. Now, stick to your original plan and then you can't go wrong. There we go. Right. I'm going to pop this one up on some dimensionals. Right. There we go. And now put a bit of glue on this one. And then I might actually stamp the word friend and die cut it, because you can do that. Come on, glue. Whoa. Even though you've got a plan in your head, sometimes it doesn't work out how you want it. That was like my cards that I was making for the swaps. I started out making a birdhouse one. And then I thought, oh dear, I've got to cut out 24 of those. So I quickly changed my mind about what my plan was going to be. Right, bring you in. Look at that. Just like I bought one. Right, I'll just find a piece of white cardstock and we'll do the friend. Here we go. So in our stamp set, we have this word friend. So just peel it off. Just peel it off gently. And then just flip him over and let him sit so he's not so sticky. You can go in there. Ooh, well, that's not big enough, that block. Need to change blocks. There we go. Now, because this one hasn't been cleaned before, I'm really going to give it a good clean with this cloth. Because it's such a solid looking image, it might not stamp properly if I don't. And I've just realised that my paper is not going to be big enough. Oh no! That black cloth is no good for stamps. Must be time to go, girls. I'm nearly finished. Right, let me find a bigger piece. This one will be big enough. Okay. You get out of the road. What colour do you reckon? We need this back. Might go with blueberry, I think. Now, because I've got such a big image, I might actually bring the ink to the image. Just make sure I get a nice even coverage. Give it a bit more. There we go, pretty happy with that. That end doesn't look like it's as dark as that end. There we go, friend. Oh, look, that's because I had ink up the side there of my block. Lucky we're going to die cut it. Right, you get up there. Put this ink away before I get it everywhere. And the block. Now, see on, where did I put that? Under here, I think. Under here. So you can now line this up and run it through and cut it out blue, or you can put the big one over the top, which is what I'm going to do, and have the whole outline. So I'm just going to put some washi tape on that. Who's still with me? I don't blame you if you're not. Here we go. Let's run it through. You're still here. Thanks, Megan. Hopeless I am. Hopeless. Oh, look at that. That looks great. Can you see that over there? Really, really like that. You're still here too, Margie. Thank you, darling. Start to doubt myself. You're here, taking it all in. You're back again, Mum. That's good. Glad people are still watching me. Okay. Okay, let's stick this baby down. What do you reckon? Is that pretty good? Friend. I wish this one had hey friend, because one of the other stamps has hey in it, and that would be just perfect. Now we need some dimensionals again. How far out are you going to sit? Yeah, so a little bit on the E. Because we've already got dimensionals on this, we need to make sure that they're all about the same height. Otherwise it's going to sit wonky. And we don't want it sitting wonky, do we? Chop that one up there. There we go. That one in there, and now I need a little long skinny one. Is there any left? Did I have any left? Yes, I did. I knew I kept it for a reason. Where did you go to, Mum? Did you have another little kindy nap? There we go. Right. And we're just going to stick a bit of glue on this end. Bit of glue on here. All right, let's stick this baby down. Oh, you just had dinner. Has Barry only just got back, Mum? Right, let's have a look here. There we go. Now it is a bit lower actually, because we've got the dimensionals, we've got a piece of the cardstock and then another piece of cardstock. So I probably should have built that up with another bit of friend. But it's too late now. It's gonna have to go with it. So yeah, let's put some bling on that. That was over here. Here we go. It turned out pretty good considering I wasn't liking it. And these pick up all the colours that are in these papers. And then another one up over here, I reckon. And it's always the way. Where do I put it? That one, and then I might put one little one down this corner. There we go. Right, so let's get some of this mess out of the road, and I'm just going to show you all of the cards that we have made tonight. So there's our 4 cards, and this one here I was actually going to die cut like this and put on there because I thought that'll look really good. So what do you reckon, girls? Would you use this set? So that's our Full of Life, and then our dies that go with it. So I'm pretty happy with those cards. Hello, Karen. How are you? Oh, in Melbourne, seeing Wicked. That'd be awesome. That'd be wicked, actually. Oh, lovely to have you on. Yeah, so it's one of those fun sets, this one. It's got lots of potential. Yeah, so hope you enjoyed that, and thank you to everybody who has commented, left me some love. And if you make these cards, please share them on my page. Actually, this one you can't really see the little bits on the inside, so I'll lift it up so you can have a look. Yeah, if I'd used sticky stuff on that, it would have worked out a bit better. Takes a little while to catch up. Bring them up a bit closer. Is it gonna catch up? Here we go. There we go. Still a bit hard to see. So that's that one. And then here's our butterfly. Don't mind it, actually. And then the first one we did, quick and easy, simple. And then the last one that took me forever. Well, I'm very happy with them anyway, so thank you for watching again tonight, and I'll catch you next Thursday at the same time. Yeah, I don't know what I'll be doing, but I'm sure that I'll have something creative for you. And yeah, thank you very much. Okay then, good night.